Hey, everybody. It's time. Are you getting a reverb now?
Yeah, you're on double echo.
We had it.
Something happened.
Now I'm afraid to talk. Oh,
Something's happening. Is it on my end too? Yep. Okay, how about now?
must. Let me hear.
You're
We're good.
here. Yeah.
No. No? Okay. All right, guys. Having fun with J, of course. And we just lost Charity. Um, we are going to try to do something different today. And we don't know how it's going to work because we're still getting the bugs out. Um, Charity Lafsa in Indiana, Hot Spot Cafe,
Yes.
is back with us again. And what we're trying to do is she's launching her new, can you see it, guys? Accidental, hold on. Can you see it?
Yep.
No.
Well, no, you
There we
gotta
go.
put it in the bottom.
Okay, accidental crafter. Okay, so this is her. She's launching this program. This I don't know if you call it a program, Charity, but we decided that we wanted to be a part of it, and we're going to do this with you online and see how it works. And Jeanette opened hers because she can't stand it because she likes getting gifts, so she rips it open right away. I waited because that's what I do. But I thought I wanted to show you how the box comes. And on the top is what I'm going to be doing, which is the hummingbird.
Right.
And Jeanette's going to be doing the lighthouse.
Yeah.
So
I'm
what?
Vanna White here.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
What? Well, Charity's going to talk to us a few minutes about what she's doing. I'm going to open mine. Okay, so hit it, Charity.
All right. So we're launching a new accidental crafter. So you can order these kits or online. And we're launching today. So all these kits are online, available at hotspotcafe.net under accidental crafter DIY kit tab. So you can find all of our kits that we have so far. And today, so when you get the kit, it looks like what you just seen, like this. Everything is in there, and you just open it up and pull out your stuff. Now, I recommend doing this project inside the pizza box. That's what it is. It's a pizza box. So my finished project looks like this. So I do the project, I pick out the colors, and then I put the kits together. So this is mine. And then this is the one I did.
Tell me your website again.
What?
Tell me your website again.
Which one I did?
No, your website.
Oh, hotspotcafe.net. And you want to find the accidental crafter tab, and that's where you'll find all of our kits here. So we got this one coming up, and then Jen is doing the hummingbird. So I do them first. I make up the colors, and then I send and put the kits together. So today I did this one. So I'm going to be doing the gnome, and I'm changing the colors because this is kind of 4th of July-ish. That's why I did for 4th of July. So I'm going to change my colors up, and I'm going to be able to show you how to kind of blend your glass. I'm sorry.
Hotspotcafe.net.
Yes, hotspotcafe.net.
Okay.
So I just pulled out the instructions, and if you can see everybody how beautiful they are, they show you how to do everything. I pulled out all my colors that she gave me, all my glass right here. Okay, and Jeanette has hers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look at how pretty this is. And my gloves.
Okay, so you're going to put your cup and the little baggie with the resin aside because we don't want to play with those just yet, and your gloves.
Okay.
So you're going to take your paper that you're outline is on and lay it in your pizza box.
Like this, right? So it's gonna stay there.
That's one thing I didn't do. I put it on my table.
So I don't think I'm getting this down far enough. There we go.
What
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
putting it
do,
in my pizza box.
okay, I'm gonna put my shred
And
underneath.
then this is the fun, cool part. So I put the colors in these little baggies. And if you take this baggie, so a couple of just pro tips. Doing it in the pizza box will keep it safe so you can close it up while the resin cures. Leaving it attached to the paper so that the resin doesn't leak out because we've resined the frame or the outline to your paper. So you want to make sure that you leave that there. Then you take your little baggies with your color and you can sprinkle them in the voids. Now I'm changing mine up. So I have all my colors here. But I'm going to change mine up and show you kind of how to do it. So while I'm doing mine, go ahead and open your baggies. If you squeeze it like
Do we
this,
put it like this?
yeah, then you have a little core spot and you can just use that to kind of shake it into your voids. And be creative, whatever colors that what does it look like to you? Like I said, I'm doing mine different. Instead of the red, white, and blue like my original one, I'm gonna kind of do them a little more traditional. So, and I don't really know how it's gonna come out. So I'm starting with the pants because gnomes normally have blue pants. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my blue colored glass and just sprinkle them right into where the pants would be.
I'm kind of scared.
Don't be scared.
No, don't be scared. We haven't glued it in, resined it in
This
yet.
is
Everything is
this is
fixable. You
this
do
is
have
a crafter
this
who's
little poker
seasoned,
thing.
and I'm scared. Okay.
There I am. So this will help you direct the glass. And then if it gets out of the void, you can always just pick it up and stick it back in there. Nothing to be afraid of. I mean, it's creative art, right? So you can't mess it up. My sister always says it's not a mistake. It's a creative design decision.
Is that
That's
it?
a good
Or as
thing.
Bob Ross would say, a happy accident.
All
So I
right.
filled in my legs on my gnome with the blue, and I know his feet are going to be, his shoes are going to be brown. And so I'm just basically doing the colors I know right now
Well,
for
Terry,
sure.
how thick do the have to be? And the as I'm pouring it, like how will they know how much to do?
That's up to you.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Okay.
You can take it out and put it in as you like. That's why we wait till the very end to put the resin in.
Oh, got it.
It's a lot less messy that way, and you have more creative flow. So I like mine because it's a sun catcher, so the sun's going to come through it. So I like a thin layer, at least in all of my areas, but maybe like with the lighthouse.
Will you see what I'm doing? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. See, so she's going to have some more sun coming through the backside here. I added more. I don't like it solid unless the water is a little more solid on mine. But then when I did the hummingbird, I wished I had done more on the wings and made the wings darker and the leaves darker. So
Is that a hint?
I don't think there's a perfect answer, but whatever you do, it's going to be fantastic. There's no way around it. Absolutely fantastic.
This is so much fun.
I know.
I like this.
It's a little bit intimidating at first, but once you get into it, it's very, very cool. I named my company, or this division of my company, the Accidental Crafter, because I was never a crafter. That was my mom and my sisters. They were all about crafting. My mom, of course, started it My sisters do all of it. They quilt. My one sister, my oldest sister's into Stampin' Up. They've done the whole gambit, toll painting, basket weaving, all of that. It was never my thing.
You know, one
So I
thing,
guess I had a midlife crisis.
one thing I'm noticing is that I can use it better with my finger, move the rocks around with my finger than the stick.
Okay. It doesn't matter as long as it works
Right,
for you.
right. And that's why I like to say that, because just in case people see people with a stick, but they have their finger, they can use it too, because you get more control of it, I guess.
Well, it
Well,
sticks to your finger a little bit better.
some of these though are smaller. Like for me, I have like little smaller um, holes. So Jeanette's, my finger won't fit in here, Jeanette,
Oh, true.
but that's okay. And as far as, you're not having in crafting, this is the cool thing about stuff like this is that you don't think you have it. And then when you start doing things like this, you realize you actually do have a little. You have a,
Exactly.
you have
So
a little bit
this,
of, and then
I never would have guessed, honestly. I never would have guessed this was kind of my thing. What? Yeah. But it's turning out that way. Midlife crisis, whatever, late bloomer. Um, my husband's family was all entrepreneurs. So we started the Hotspot Cafe because his mom had to retire at 84. And my husband was running a computer shop. So he was going to open up they were right next to each other. He was going to open up the wall and just have it a place where people could wait to get their computers fixed while their computers got fixed. And I said, oh no, we can do better than that. And 14 years later, here we are.
see, but
And the crafting thing coming from my side of the family caught me totally off guard and like, what the heck? But here we are. I'm doing it. And it's fun. Surprisingly fun to me.
you know what,
And very
Jeanette and I are always
relaxing.
talking about, because crafters sometimes get stuck in their crafting and they don't like the business end of it. And we're trying to explain to them that you can incorporate a fun business with your crafting. And it just takes a little bit of ingenuity, which you have a ton of. And you don't have to be shy about trying new stuff,
Exactly.
putting yourself out there, and maybe something doesn't work. And sometimes you have to go back and revisit it. It may not work this time. Look, you guys, we never did this before. This is a new thing, and you just dive in. If you think too much about it, sometimes you'll talk yourself out of it.
If you don't dare to begin, you're never going to know.
Never gonna know. You know what? My birds, we're doing good. Look at us.
Yeah, moving right along.
So, do you ever have someone in your shop that just is astonished at what they're doing? Do they get? Because Charity does this in her coffee shop, in her little place of business, and so she brings people in, and they all sit together. And I like that you work with the community that you're in, because it's so important. People that can't get out a lot, or people that don't have maybe a lot of family around them, this gives them an opportunity to do stuff and get to know other people and get to know their neighbors and have fun in the process. It's fabulous.
That is exactly correct. We have people who come to, we call them coffee and canvas events. This isn't really a canvas, but it started out as coming in to paint a picture. And then we kind of evolved over time. We do stained glass. We do crushed glass. We paint on glass. We also, of course, still do the coffee and canvas events. We did for a while some crocheting. A lot of people want to learn how to crochet.
I
So
know. My kids always ask me, and then I Show it to me. They look like a
I know how to
cat.
crochet. My mother taught me at 10 years old how to
I,
crochet.
I
Can
still
you
do.
teach?
I can teach, yeah.
I
See,
don't
that's what
know.
we need. We need somebody who can teach others how to crochet. It's a big request for us, but we it's a hot spot. We focus on community in general, and then also when you come in, just like Cheers. When you come in, if we know your name, we're going to call you by name. So, hi, Norm. That's us. Absolutely. Come in and see us and feel like you're at home. You can relax and then feel comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. We have one guy who comes in. He has PTSD. He was in the military, has PTSD, and this is his art therapy.
That's
When he
why I
first started
like it
coming
so much.
in, he would not let us take his picture. We could take a picture of his project, but we could not take a picture of him. So we respected that. We put our results on Facebook. And now he eagerly gets in the picture and shows us. And so this
Oh,
is
good.
a great way for him to overcome and to just be around other people and take,
That's
those steps as he can, as he feels comfortable, becoming friendly with the people that are in the event. So
so
he's
awesome.
doing great. It's wonderful to see him come out of his shell and be more comfortable and be able to joke and have fun. So it's not just for girls. Art therapy is a real thing. It really works. And I do get frustrated when people try and interrupt me when I want to do my project.
I know, right?
What are you thinking?
We talk about therapy bringing so much to people's lives, and um, because everybody always puts art in the fine art category, where they have to um, create some kind of, masterpiece or whatever. And it's not that way. And that's why crafts are so
Exactly.
um, they're so they're so forgiving, because you can you can it, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Um, you can really create whatever you want, and someone may or may not like it, but someone will like it. And you don't have to be Leonardo or Picasso. You can be Joe down the street and make a very cool um, wooden wooden item out of your backyard. You know?
Well, and the most important thing is, first of all, that you've had fun doing it and that you're proud of what you've done. You don't have to be, Picasso didn't become famous till after he was dead. Sorry,
He did.
guys.
And he lost an ear. We don't want anybody losing body parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So if you can see what I'm doing here, I have orange in the top part of my void here, and I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to the bottom. And then I'm going to use my pointer and kind of blend these two
Blend it in.
together. Spread it out into the void. You can use your fingers, of course. And then just spread this out into the voids. So you kind of get a blend there. You can keep the line there if you wanted it, but I want to kind of blend it.
Let's see. I like the pink.
So you see how my hat now is. I know he's upside down in the picture, but it's kind of upside down there.
No,
But you
pinks are
can
so
use
fun.
the stick to just kind of blend those together and blur that line just like you would if it were paint or something.
Let's
Just
see.
blend, and don't be afraid to mix the colors. You don't have to be traditional about any of this.
Look at you, Jeanette. She's
Hmm.
she's like a
Oh, look,
machine.
she's just moving right along.
I know, right?
I
Over.
I like this. This is my first time, and you're talking about soldiers, and I'm one, so I'm in the zone.
I know.
Overachiever.
I knew you would appreciate that story.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So does it get really quiet in the shop sometimes when people are concentrating?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We're doing so good, guys. So when you pick the colors for what you're sending people, do you just kind of give them different shades? How do you decide? Just on a whim? Just your instinct?
Well, I make the sample first. That's the picture that's on the front. So there's a sample that I make first. However I wanted to do it. What I thought was a leaf is green and, the hummingbird is purple and blue. So I do them the colors that I kind of like. And then I put in the box what the sample looks like. Though the oranges and the yellows and the colors shades may vary a little bit, they're going to be pretty close to what's in the box, what's on the picture. Now, if you come in and you do the event in the cafe, I have all kinds of colored glass that you can pick from and create what you want on your own. But when you get the kit, of course, you're limited and you get what
What you get.
my sample is, because I want people to see what they're getting. I'm not opposed to people saying, hey, could I get this in, purple and green, and we can try to accommodate them. But I had to start somewhere. So this is where we're starting with what I thought. I'm not opposed. Like I said, if you want to see a green instead of an orange and yellow gnome, we can do that to a certain extent.
So tell people while we're doing this again, where they can, you go to your website and how it works.
Okay, so if you go to hotspotcafe.net, so HOTSPOTCAFE.net, hotspotcafe.net, you'll see a tab for the accidental crafter, and you go there and you'll see all of our wonderful designs, what we have so far. So we have a mushroom you can choose from. We have, I love this one. This is succulent. This is fabulous.
Oh, that's cute.
So the succulent, this is the favorite. This is the butterflies.
That's
And
very
this is the
pretty,
favorite
too.
of people. And if you can see here where I've blended a dark pink and a light pink glass to give us nice flowers there, shade to the flower. Same thing with the blues, a dark blue and a light blue, and just blended them. It just, the extra colors, the mixed colors just gives it a depth that is very, very
Really
cool.
cool.
This gets a lot of attention. We have the jam jar, which I absolutely love.
That's adorable. That would be so great. Like if you had a little bakery business and that was outside your bakery door when people came in.
Absolutely. That would be so adorable. We have a dragonfly.
I like that. They're all so cute.
And this one for the course for a coffee shop. So a coffee cup with stacked on books.
That one I like.
My very first one that I did, I wasn't sure how I was going to like this, so I ordered a little one, and it's a tree of life. Now, if you order the tree of life online, this is the 6-inch. If you order it online with us, they're all 12 inches or 11 and 15/16. So between 11 and a half and 12 inches for the outline. But this was a tree of life. We've done several classes of this that have sold out. We've even done a fundraiser. So that's another thing. If you have an organization and you want to do a fundraiser, we'll absolutely help you out with that. You get part of the ticket sales and part of the sales of the cafe that day. We call that a give back day. A lot of people do. So we can work with your fundraiser and help you raise some money for your organization. Absolutely do that.
That's a great idea.
This is a fun one that people love to do, the Highland cow.
Oh, look at that. That's very, like, they did a mosaic. You see on the flowers, instead of doing it solid, they did the mosaics. That's awesome.
So so these were new things I got later, and those are actually colored shells, stained shells. So also something
Oh,
that you can get at the when you buy this kit, you'll get these colors because I want you to get what I'm advertising. This one's always a showstopper.
Oh,
the turtle.
It's
I
a
love
turtle, a sea turtle swimming towards the sun. So same mixed colors like we did with the lighthouse. Just fun stuff to do. We can just, if you reach out to us at the Hotspot Cafe, our phone number at the cafe is 219-325-8080. We can, if you want to do something with your organization, we're happy to do that with you. Just, reach out to us and ask for me, and we'll get something set up for you.
Now, does it have to be at your place?
The fundraiser? No, not necessarily. If you have a facility, and I mean, I can't travel to Texas, but I certainly can travel to another area near me. Absolutely. So, I'm not opposed to traveling because I put these kits together at the cafe too. So when you come in to do an event, you're getting the pizza box just like you guys got. The only thing you're not getting is the glass. Choices are not put in the box for you. You get to pick those yourself, and we mix the resin at the cafe for you.
Oh, that's
so nice. It's very you don't have to worry about anything but showing up, and you get everything you need right there. We even, if you come to the cafe and do a project there, we even include the coffee in the price of your event. So
that's a deal.
It is.
That's a deal.
But more than, I think you get what you need, even if you don't even know what you need yet.
I have to say, I've done these types of things before, not this, but other kits. And this is very well organized. It's very thoughtful. It really, like, I know y'all think that, because I do the crafting thing all the time, and I've done a lot of crafts. I've actually done mosaics myself, but this is really fun. Anybody can do it. Even if you're a seasoned pro, if you're in a room with a bunch of people, it's like so much fun. And Jeanette and I all the time, when we're off camera, she'll be working on a project, I'll be working on a project, and we're together.
yeah.
And even
That's
though we're
fantastic.
not, so this is a great thing, you guys. If you have an older parent or someone who maybe can't travel, you should get these and then do it with them. Get 2 kits or 3 kits, and summertime, if your kids are at home sitting around on their phone, this is a great little interruption into that, and I think they'll have a good time.
That's exactly what we were going for. You can, my family is spread all across the country. I have a sister in New Mexico, a sister in Tennessee, a sister-in-law in Texas, a niece in Ohio, a sister in Tennessee, a sister in Southern Indiana. We're all over the place. Did I get everybody? New Mexico. Oh, Arkansas. I have a sister in Arkansas. So to be able to everybody do a different kit or the same kit and just hang out and do something on FaceTime where you're just hanging out, doing it together, talking about your day or whatever. You can just be and relax. So you almost like doing it in person. That's really the goal here. That's why when you reached out to me and to do this, I was so excited. I'm not even quite sure. Did I reach out to you or you reach out to me? But it's just fabulous.
I was more excited. I was happy about it.
I think we talked about doing something, and then um, I don't know how it was, but I think you came up and said, let's do this. And I'm like, okay, that sounds fun. And honestly, guys, we have not rehearsed this at all. Not that you
No,
can't tell, but
no.
Charity's, we've talked to Charity so many times, and um, I'm her way of doing business is just so fabulous. And we've just got such a heart for her right now. Um, and it just happened. And honestly, she sent this to us, and we're just doing it. There's no,
And Jeanette, you look like you're just about done.
Yeah,
I know.
You
And
got your glass where you want it?
Yeah,
yeah.
Jeanette's ready.
I kind of changed from the picture a little bit.
That's all right. Whatever works for you. So, Jen, with yours, if you don't want to, where'd it go now? So for these voids, you don't have to put anything in here if you didn't want to. I did the clear resin and just some mirrored glass in there.
That's what I was thinking I was gonna do. Just put
Yeah,
a
you
little
could
bit
do
of
that. But then, like
reflection.
with this one, when I did the succulents, there's nothing here in between the vases because that seemed more natural to me.
Yes.
So, but if you chose to put resin in there or color in there, you absolutely could. There is no right or wrong answer. And like these flowers are, it's mixed purple with some yellows in there, and this is reds and pinks. Whatever creative colors you can come up with, there is no right or wrong. There really is no way to mess these up, and that's what I love about them. You really just can't mess them up.
I'm gonna do a little, so it gets a little bit of, and for mine, I like that some of it has like spilled over. I haven't moved it because I think that's gonna look really cool once the resin dries.
Exactly. So when you get your kits, just to kind of recap, you're going to get your outline on your paper. You're going to put it in your box, leave it in your pizza box. Then you sprinkle your colors in the voids of the outline, however you choose. You should have 2 rubber gloves. You should have a cup. You should have a little bag with 2 bottles of resin. Part A and part B. So part A is technically the resin and part B is the hardener. And those are measured so that they fit your piece.
It's 1-to-1 ratio.
So I'm the only one behind her that hasn't worked with resin because Miss Jeanette does it for a living.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really?
so you're gonna need to help me because I'm the student.
Yes, I do my resin clock.
That's fantastic.
She's got like a big old like barrel of something that she dips out of, but I'm new to resin. I'm not new to any other, epoxy stuff, but um,
I think I'm ready to mix my resin.
Okay, so if you're ready to resin, I would put your gloves on.
Oh, yeah.
If you get resin on your skin, you can. It is sticky. It is almost for forever, but not really. Rubbing alcohol will take it off your skin, but it is hard pressed to get it out of clothes for sure.
Oh, and yeah, definitely not on clothes. But you know what? I like to use baby wipes.
Baby wipes work too.
okay, I think I'm ready because if I do more, I'm gonna.
So I'm taking my cup. There's my finish. So I'm taking my cup and I am taking off my lid.
So I have 2, so it's part B to mix with part A.
So I'm taking part A. And
Okay.
I'm pouring it in my cup, the whole thing,
The whole thing.
whole thing.
Both of them.
Yep. Both of them, all
Oh,
in
wait, I
there.
gotta put my gloves on. Hold on. I'm not a glove person, so I always forget those.
I have people who don't use the gloves.
I
I
always.
have to use the gloves because I have developed an allergy for resin.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not a lot of fun, but at least I know what it is and I know what to do about it. So far, no EpiPens necessary, just some itching.
Oh, well. So all of part A. So I've done that. Did I miss?
Okay, then you're gonna mix all of part B in there too, or as well.
I always like that sound. Sorry. That's the child in me.
That's funny.
All right. All right. So I'm missing part B.
And then you're going to stir your two components together till they're clear. You're going to get a streaky look when you first start mixing them, and you want to just mix them until there is no more streaks and that it's clear. There may be a little bit of bubbles in there, but that's okay. They'll come out. So, and it's important that one, you have the mixture, all of it in there, and that you stir it well. Scraping the edges of the cup and the bottom of the cup so that you get it all mixed in there well. So if you can see, I'm starting to get some streaks. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, some streaks, and you don't have to be like, it's not a mixer, because if you go fast with it, you're going to add bubbles. So just nice and slow for a couple of minutes, stirring it together. Until we get a nice, easy consistency.
Okay. So you don't want bubbles, guys.
No, I mean, this is thin enough. Usually with resin, you're obviously always, or you're avoiding resin or bubbles altogether. This is thin enough, honestly, that most of the bubbles, if you get any in there, are going to rise to the surface. And if they don't, it's a creative design decision.
Oh, got it. So when do you know?
When you look in there and you don't see any streaks, just all consistent color, just like when you're mixing up cake batter or something, you don't have any different shades anywhere, you're well mixed. And I think I'm in pretty good shape here. So then I just take my popsicle stick and I drizzle the resin over. You can pour in the bigger areas a little bit, but resin is self-leveling. So I find, and I also go over draw on my wood so that I have consistent wetness on the wood, because otherwise you're going to have wet areas and not wet areas, and you won't be happy with that, I'm sure. Well, I won't. My OCD would drive me crazy. So I take my popsicle stick and just draw along the edges. So I have consistent wet.
The second part that you sent is because I might need it because I need more resin. So I don't want to be like chintzy on the resin when I pour.
So you're going to start less, and because you can always add more, it's harder to take it out and move it around. You can take your popsicle stick like this and kind of move it that way, but you will adjust the glass when you do that. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you get it outside the form, there's no problem with scooping it up and putting it right back in there.
Hey guys, I'm trying to put a little more light on this. So if my face gets whited out, it's because I'm putting some more light on the project.
No worries at all.
Okay. All right. I'm still getting a few bubbles. So do I
That's okay.
just stir through it?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you see them and you pop them, that's fine, but it's not.
I have a question.
It's not going to be the end of the world, no matter what.
I have a question. Should the resin touch the wood?
Yes, absolutely. I'm drawing right on top of the wood. if you can see them on the screen, I draw my outline, so I make sure that that's wet. When it dries, it'll have a wet appearance, and I want that because it's going to be consistent. I don't know how you could do this and not get resin on the wood, honestly. And if you can always take your, where did my poker go? Oh, there it is. You can always take your handy little skewer and kind of help direct the resin within the void if you need to. So you can mix up the glass a little bit better. Make sure you get resin on all of the glass.
This is kind of scary, guys.
Be brave. It's okay. I promise.
I know I'm gonna need more just because I can. Yeah, this part's a little more nerve-wracking, Charity.
Just because it's new.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I do find myself using my my skewer more often with the resin, honestly, because then I'll have to put my fingers in there.
And it sticks to the the glove.
Well, you notice I have one glove on, one glove off, so I'm not touching the resin with my naked hand.
The naked hand.
Yep. And you can always, a lot of times it's trying to figure out, did I get resin there or not? So if you look down like face level, you can see where it's wet and where it's dry. That helps a lot too. All about perspective, right? Always.
So because my spaces are big, is the resin going to like resin up, or do I gotta help it along, or?
You don't have to help it along. I mean, you want to make sure that you have coverage, but you don't have to, it's self-leveling. So as long as you have given it coverage, you're good. It will even itself out.
Whatever wants me at this time. Of course, I got gloves on and I'm doing resin. So that means they want to call.
Of course.
So you guys, the reason why we're doing this, because we're using our phones, just to give you a little background of what we've done here. Jeanette and I are on our platform, and we have our cameras working so you can see us, but we wanted you to be able to see our hands. So we're all using our cell phones as a way to have another camera. And so, yeah, that was our, and you know what? We did not practice this, you guys. So
that's the creative part.
That's the fun part. You just get in there and start practicing. We're not practicing.
Well, so
we're
hopefully
doing.
this demonstration will let people feel a little more comfortable about doing these kits. That the beauty is, it doesn't matter how they come out. They're going to be beautiful. It really is foolproof. The only mildly tricky thing is making sure that the resin is completely mixed. Beyond that, it's going to be beautiful. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up because it's not exactly what you thought. It's going to come out the way that it's supposed to come out, not the way you necessarily envisioned it coming out.
And sometimes those are the best crafts that you make, because you made a decision in between, in the middle of your creation, and you're like, oh my gosh, I like that much better.
Exactly. I think that's called going with the flow.
It is. It is. And that's actually, I mean, if you do some research and biographies of people that create, people that make things that sell, sometimes the biggest mistake that they thought actually turned out to be one of their best products. Because
It is. And on that note, did you know chocolate chips were a mistake?
they were.
They were. And I don't remember her name now. The lady was supposed to be making a chocolate cake, and she thought that the chunked up chocolate would melt in the oven when it baked, and they did not.
And that's how we have chocolate chip cookies.
Yes. Many of the things that we have now that we don't even think about were mistakes from an inventor.
I'm on a kick of listening to biographies of famous business people, you know, like Hershey, the guy from Dr. Pepper. The guy from Dr. Pepper actually was a pharmacist, and he was trying to make something to help his customers feel better. And it's actually not a cola. I didn't know that.
I did not know either. That is interesting.
So he made the formula, and he actually gave it away because he wanted to be a pharmacist. He didn't want to make a soda. So, you know, in the old days, they used to have a soda fountain, and the pharmacy would be in the back. Just remember, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
So the kid worked behind the counter, but the pharmacist worked in the back. And that's what he did. But he wanted to be a pharmacist. He did not want to do anything with the soda. And it took him a long time to create the ingredients in it. And then he ended up almost giving it away to somebody.
To Coca-Cola.
It eventually ended up in Coca-Cola, and there was a whole issue because they didn't want to do competing colas, but the court found that it actually wasn't a cola, so they could compete with it. Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
So you just never know. It's so interesting to go back and see how all these people. Yeah, Coca-Cola was another one. That was why it made you feel good. There were reasons why.
Yes, there were.
There were reasons. Okay, I had to mix up extra charity because I have more space here. So we'll see how this works. So yeah, most of the people that make creations, you'd be surprised. They started with nothing. They had an idea and they went for it. And you never
And here we
know.
are.
And here we are. So I tell Jeanette all the time. She rolls her eyes at me. Every time I have another scathingly brilliant idea, she's like, okay. Oh.
Absolutely. I mean, that is the essence really of life. Great ideas and going with them.
Yep. And you know what? Just like you said, even if it's not such a great idea and it didn't work out the way you thought, you had fun doing it.
Exactly. Enjoy. It's all we have.
It is. And you know what? There's so much just stuff that's not so good. Give yourself a break. Take an hour out of your life and enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
You'll,
who wants to be at the end of their life and say, what did I do? Oh, I worked.
I know.
I didn't smell the flowers. I didn't enjoy the day. I didn't. Instead of, it's not, you don't regret what you did, you regret what you didn't do. And I believe that absolutely.
Yep. And you know, so many of these they're very wealthy people. They worked all their lives and to make a bazillion dollars, and they were the most miserable people. I want to make $1 bazillion, but I want to have fun and party with you ladies. How about that? And I'm okay sharing the wealth.
Well, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and while we finish this, I'm gonna put a couple of commercials on
Okay.
so we can share what we have.
I like that idea.
There you go.
Hit it, Mama.
All right.
Creations of the Heart Art. More than a clock, a memory. At Creations of the Heart Art, every clock tells more than time. It tells a story. From beautiful roses and elegant florals to unique creations celebrating family, home, and the people we love. Every design is carefully handcrafted with creativity, imagination, and heart. Whether you love elephants, nature, vintage treasures, or meaningful keepsakes, we create pieces that reflect your personality and your memories. From playful favorites to nostalgic classics, every clock is designed to spark joy. Because the best gifts aren't found in stores, they're made from the heart. Discover your next treasure today at Creations of the Heart Art, where time becomes a treasure.
Remember the excitement of checking your mailbox and finding something special waiting just for you? Now you can experience that feeling every single month with the brand new Postal Ink Exchange. For only $12 a month, you'll receive a mailbox surprise filled with creativity, inspiration, and fun. Every month includes an inspirational card, a beautiful postcard, a recipe collection card, exclusive vendor discounts, fun magnets, and stickers. And every month, a special surprise waiting in your mailbox. The Postal Ink Exchange is more than mail. It's happiness delivered from our heart to yours. Support small businesses, discover unique creations, and enjoy the joy of real mail again. Join the Postal Ink Exchange today for only $12 a month, exclusively from the Creative Spirit channel, where creativity comes to life.
Oh,
Are we still here?
yep, we're still here.
We're still here.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got this done in an hour too. I was really afraid we weren't going to get it done.
No, we got it done.
So once you have done your glass and put your resin in, I tell you keep it in the pizza box because then you can, I just moved my camera up and I need to put it back down. So then there's my new gnome. And then I just close the pizza box up and leave it to sit for 24 hours. And then you can peel that backer off and hang up your beautiful.
This is going on my patio with all the other birds.
Yeah, mine, I'm gonna give it as a gift. I know I have a family member who loves lighthouses.
You're looking pretty good there. Everybody's has got theirs done. They look fantastic.
I'm just seeing,
Thanks.
this is just for people that are goobers like me. There's
You're not a goober.
there's a little bit of places where I thought I covered it, but it does spread.
Yeah,
And
it
there's little
does.
It
spots.
does.
So I'm finding them and I'm just filling them in. It's like dough. I mean, it's like, you know, when you bake and you're putting the batter in the cup.
Yes, exactly.
This is what happens when you don't follow instructions. I threw away my pizza box thinking I have no idea why I threw it away. And so I have, thank God I have mats that are resin proof, because the resin is kind of sloping, but it'll be all right.
Just, yep, put it someplace safe so the cats don't get in it. That's my
Yep.
big thing, not letting the cats get in it. So, I'm glad on the commercial, I was going to mention this earlier. I get one of those wonderful little mailbox treats every month, and they're so fantastic. So I want to just let everybody know you get a little bit of fun, and it's not a bill or an advertisement. It's something for me, and that is so cool. So
And you know what's
please, if
very
you have not subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah,
And
one of
I
the
also
things that it
forgot to
didn't,
mention,
yeah, it
everything
didn't.
you order online at hotspotcafe.net, if you use the Spirit Channel 26 or Creative Spirit 26, you will get a 10% discount on everything on our site.
is that amazing?
Woo! That is amazing.
Which
You know,
is
and
also included in your monthly mailer if you join this wonderful subscription for just
yes.
$12 a month, really. It's very cool. You
Did
get,
you like the story?
I did, yes. And a nice little collection and just see what's going on. And it's just a little something for me that I don't have to write a check for.
No, you could just enjoy it, and you know the bookmarks and the postcards. You can use them. You can give them away. Um, We're actually Charity will be. She'll be featured on one of the postcards pretty soon. And you can keep them and use them for people that you just want to say hi to. And what it does too is it gives the our vendors, our wonderful support vendors, an opportunity to kind of market on a little small, because they'll get the beautiful postcard and they'll get the uh, address, the website for them, and then you're sharing that your small business with people. It's wonderful. We're so excited about it. We just started. I'm so glad you like it, Charity.
Yeah,
I
I love it too.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to see how everybody's turns out. So we have to make sure that we show them on Facebook.
Yes.
Show us
Yes.
how
There
show
it
us how they
goes.
turned out, because look at how beautiful that is.
We did a good
Yes.
job, Jeanette.
Yes, we did. And we finished it within an hour. What does that tell you?
That was and Charity, you're the most patient
Yes.
teacher.
Yes.
Absolutely. So just a great way to relax, enjoy, and make something beautiful. I mean, these are great Christmas presents, birthday presents, or even just buy the kits and bond with your family. They're fantastic.
How much fun is
Yes.
that?
Absolutely. And it is time for us to say goodbye. I had so much fun, Charity. Thank you so
This is
much.
the best show
Thanks for
ever,
having me,
Charity.
I
lady.
know. It is the best show. It is fantastic. I love when we get to do stuff live, and
Yes,
everything.
it was
So,
very,
oh my
I
God.
love the two camera thing. You did great.
Yeah,
It
thank
worked
you.
out, didn't it?
It
We
did.
were
Yes.
stressing. We were stressing a little bit, but it
Yeah.
worked out.
Yes.
We keep growing and learning.
Yep.
Thank
Okay,
you,
Bye,
we're
Charity.
reaching
lady.
the 5 seconds. Thank you
Love
so
you. See y'all
much.
guys.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Bye.